students to Virtual Lab of Engineering Graphics and Design, ESME 191. Previously, in the first class, we have discussed about the basic features of engineering drawing, the basic tools we are going to use during drawing, the sheets, the sheet holders, the drawing board as well. We also discussed the different types of line that we commonly use during engineering drawing. So today we are moving to the second part of first module, that is the lettering system. So today we are going to discuss about the lettering system, and we also will discuss in later part the dimensioning system as well. So stick to the video till the end and we will learn about the lettering and dimensioning system. Here you will find the lettering system, and this is double stroke vertical line, where you will find the letter height as 30 and ratio as 7:4. But today we will start with single stroke vertical line. The letter height will remain as 30 and the ratio will be 7:4. Now sir will be helping you to learn how to start the lettering system for single stroke vertical line. As you can find, first sir is drawing a horizontal line. He has taken a suitable distance from the upper margin of the sheet. Now after drawing the horizontal line, he is drawing the height. So the height remains the same, that is 30 millimeter. Now joining the upper part of the height line, you have to again draw a parallel line similar to the previous one, and you have to extend up to the end. So here you will find this will be the whole structure in which you have to draw the different letters. Now from the upper portion of the block, you have to draw a line, straight line at any acute angle. So you can see the straight line is drawn at an acute angle from the top portion of the block. Now the line has to be divided into 7 equal division. So sir is marking 7 points. Now sir has marked a single point. Now using the divider, similarly he will cut 7 equal division of that particular straight line that is drawn at an acute angle. So he is dividing 7 equal division for that particular straight line. Now from the last point, that is the 7th point, he is joining the 7th point with the last point of that particular block. You can see over here, the 7th point is being joined with the last point of the block. Now with the help of set square, he will be joining each and every points in parallel to the previous one. So you can see in parallel to the first line is drawing and joining the remaining 6 points with the help of set square. So you can see over here, with the help of set square, he is drawing parallel lines. The lower one will be fixed while drawing the parallel ones, and the upper set square will only move. Now we have to draw parallel lines from each and every intersecting point we have got by joining the division lines or the division points. So you can see over here, sir is drawing parallel lines from the first division point. Similarly, from each and every point you got from the intersection, you have to draw parallel lines, parallel horizontal lines. As you can see, sir is drawing the parallel horizontal lines. So now you can see over here, after joining, we have got this structure. Now you can see sir is holding the 45-degree set square. Now with the help of this particular 45-degree set square, sir is going to draw inclined straight lines. First will be from the last intersection point. You can see over here. Now again, sliding the set square to the left hand side, and with the intersection of the topmost part of the inclined line, is again drawing a inclined line with the help of that 45-degree set square. Now again, he is repeating. So you can see the procedure. Each and every time you have to slide the set square left and right to obtain 45-degree inclined line. So similarly, we have to draw as many as possible to fill up the whole block that will be used to draw the letters. So this is the basic procedure to draw the lettering. So the final structure looks like this. Now from each and every intersection point you have to draw perpendicular lines. As you can see over here, sir is drawing perpendicular lines from each and every intersecting point with the help of set square and T-scale. So from each and every intersecting point of the inclined straight line and the 45-degree inclined straight line and the horizontal parallel lines where they meet, that is the intersection point, you have to draw perpendicular lines with the help of set square and T-scale. You have to keep in mind the set square should remain at same position. So you have to hold the set square firmly so that the line becomes a proper perpendicular line. So you can see the graph to be used for lettering system looks like somewhat this type. Now similarly, we have to complete the whole graph of this particular block in order to have the whole lettering system. So you can see from each and every intersection point, Sir is drawing the perpendicular lines with the help of the set square and T-scale. Just you have to slide the set square in order to obtain perpendicular lines, but you have to keep in mind that the T-scale should remain in the same position and should be in firm with the drawing board so that the lines remains in proper condition. The graph has to be drawn with the help of H pencils or 2H pencils, whatever you wish, and the lettering should be done with the help of HB pencil in order to highlight the letters. So you can see over here the letter height will be 30 millimeter and the ratio of the letters would be 7:4. And for M and W, you can see over here, these are the special letters. We have to keep in mind the ratio should be height is to breadth, you can say, as 7:5. Now we'll start drawing for the first letter, that is A. So first, we have to keep in mind that the height should be 30 millimeter as already given. Now we have to choose 7 blocks. So first, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7. Now 7 block, 7:4 we have to draw. So this will be 7 and this will be 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so 7:4 will be our height is to breadth ratio for the lettering system we are going to draw over here. Look, from the middle portion, that is number 2, Sir is joining the lowermost portion of the first intersection point. So you can see over here, similarly, from the 2 point, Sir is joining the last, that is the 4 number of the lowermost point. Now, again, in the middle portion, you have to join the line which will complete the letter A. So, once again, you can see over here, you have to choose 7:4 block. So, this is 4 and this is 7. From first point, you have to find the middlemost point, that is this is 4, so this will be 2. So, from 2 point, you have to intersect this point. Similarly, you have to join this point also, and at last, you have to join the middle line to complete the letter A. So that is the first letter. Now, in order to start the second letter, that is the B letter, you have to keep in mind, you have to leave one block, as because it will help you to visualize each and every letter clearly. So you have to leave one block to keep your drawing clear. Now similarly, you have to choose 7 vertical block and 4 horizontal block. Next, in order to complete the B, you have to choose 2 number blocks and 4 number blocks as well. Now, in order to complete the B, you have to make the round of B, that is the curvature of B, with the help of circle master. As you can see over here, sir is drawing the curve of the B with the help of the circle master. Similarly, sir is also drawing the second portion or the lower portion of the curve of the B. So you can see the curve is being drawn with the help of the circle master. Now, sir is drawing the letter B, upper portion of the letter B, with the help of T-scale. So, you can see how the letter B is being drawn. So, this is how the letter B is completed. Now, we will start the C letter. Similarly, for drawing the curve of the C, you can see sir is drawing the curve of the C with the help of circle master. All the parameters will remain same. That is, the height will be 7 blocks, the breadth will be 4. Now sir is drawing the curve of the letter C. Now the upper portion of the C, that is the upper curve of the C letter, is being drawn. So you can see over here the curves are being drawn with the help of circle master. Now you have to join the two curves with the help of set square. So the final C letter will look like this type. Now, for drawing the letter D, first we have to draw a vertical line with the help of set square. Next, you have to use again the circle master in order to draw the curve of the letter D. Now the two curves of the letter D is being drawn with the help of circle master. Now you have to join the curves with the help of set square. Now again you have to join the curve with the straight line with the help of T-scale. The final letter D looks like this one. So here you will find the four letters A, B, C, D. Now sir is drawing the letter E. First you have to construct the vertical line in order to obtain the letter E. Next you have to draw the horizontal line of letter E, both uppermost side and the lowermost side. Now you have to mark the middle portion of the letter E. Now you have to draw a horizontal for the letter E. Now the letter E is completed. Now you have to draw the letter F. For drawing each and every letter, you have to keep one block left. So in order to look your lettering clear, you have to keep in mind every time you have to left a block so that your lettering looks clean. So you can find sir is drawing the F letter. So now you can see A, B, C, D, E, F is being drawn. Now sir is drawing the letter G. Now again you have to take the help of circle master in order to complete the curve of the letter G. So both upper portion and lower portion curve is being drawn by the help of circle master. Now the upper curve and the lower curve is being joined by the help of straight line with the help of set square. So you can see how to draw the letter G. So now you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G letters.